Bot Builders back and welcome to another episode of Random Bot Builds, where today I'm going to be building a robot that competed in King of Bots, because I am lacking in competitors from that show, and I'm going to be building probably one of my favourite robots from that show, Tánshè. Yes, I have seen King of Bots Season 1, absolutely loved it. I wasn't really big of a fan of Season 2, never really finished it, I didn't really like it, but Season 1 was great, and Tánshè in it was also brilliant, and I really want to make a mod of them. Now, I have been warned on the Discord, and many other places, that Tánshè is one of the hardest robots to make a cardboard replica of, so wish me luck. I've drawn out all the body panels. I have an idea of how to do it. It probably won't be the most accurate, but it will look Tánshè enough. Because I got lots of the details. I got the back. I think the back looks really good with the Chinese text, which says Tánshè. Yeah, and Tánshè right there. I think the side panels look very good. I'm hoping the flipper struts work well. The blue lights look good. I do like this panel. I like what I did here with the CO2 bottle, the piston, and those weird blue things that it had. But anyway, yeah, I guess we'll just start things off just by making the main body of Tánshè. Right, now I said I was going to do the body, but I kind of lied, because what I'm actually going to do is, because there's somebody you'll be because the back panels will be going up like this, and there'll be a gap from like here and whatnot. You'll understand when I actually do make the main body. I've had to like coat these things, which will be visible with an extra bit of card. So I got that done. We got that there. And we have a white bit of card right here. And also, while I was at it, I might as well have just stuck on the wheels. Yes, they are circles again. But I think this one actually, but having really tiny circles, I actually think it fits Tánshè, because they had quite small wheels from what I remember. So, yeah. So now we can actually start making the body. Right, so now I've got the main body for Tánshè, and it's currently looking very nice. You can see what I mean now by why I had to stick on bits of card for these bits, just so we don't see sort of the graphics of the card there. But overall, it looks very nice. Got the details on there, got the CO2 bottle, got the weird sort of metallic structure-y stuff there, got the side stuff that it had. I'm still very impressed with the Mandarin text I've got on here. Looks very nice. But now what we're going to do is that we're going to do probably the part I'm most worried about, the side panels. Don't you just love a bit of rain? Typical British weather. Anyway, so turns out the body panels I did draw for Tánshè, they weren't correct. But the first half of it, they were fine. And it looks fine. It makes the robot look bigger, which is good, because Tánshè was, I wouldn't say it was a big machine compared to the others. I think it was averagely sized. But now I guess we'll just finish off the rest of the little side skirts. There's a lot of guesswork to do in this bit, which is really annoying because I don't like doing guesswork. But you know, sometimes that's how it works. Sometimes that's how it is. So when I get back to you, the side skirts will probably be done. Oh yes, you could really start to hear the rain pour now. But yeah, I got Tánshè's side skirts. They were an absolute pain to do. There was a lot of guesswork with it, but I finally got them on, and I think they look quite nice, and they're nice, strong, and double-sided. So yeah. So now we can finally move on to the main talking point of Tánshè, the flipper, and I guess we'll start off with the flipper struts, I guess. There we go. Now the rain's beginning to calm down, and as you can see here, I've got the flipper struts right here. Now, obviously there's nothing on them yet. And they're not the most durable, but they probably will be a bit more durable once I stick the flipper and the blue light on. Which, speaking of which, let's do the blue light now. There we go. I've now got the sort of blue eye. Well, I call it the eye. It's pretty much just the light that sits on the flipper right here. So now, when I get back to you, I will have attached it onto the flipper struts. And there we are. There's the light that's on Tánshè, and now you can really begin to see them begin to take shape. And it is looking very nice, actually. I actually really love this build at the minute. It's turning out really well. But now there's just one last thing to do, which is the plow for the flipper. And then sort of do the red bungee with this piece of red tape. So I'll get back to you once I've built sort of the plow and attached it onto the body. There we go, I've now got the flipping plow onto Tánshè, so now, visually it's fine, but now there are just some minor things I need to do to the flipper just to finish it off. Just gotta pretty much do things, give it the flip limiter, which I'm going to do with this because it'd have some red bungee. Probably put a coin in here just to weigh the flipper down, give it extra strength. And yeah, and once I've done that, I'll be done. And there we go, Tánshè is now complete, and I have to say, I really like the look of this build. So from the last time you saw it in this video, what I did is I gave it the red bungee that it had, which looks very nice. I used Razor 1905's technique of getting out a bit of sellotape and fold it in half. I used that technique. It's a very good technique, actually. And I used red tape for that, because it did have a red bungee on it. So I think that's quite a clever move from me. Added in a 1p coin, just to weigh the flipper down. And also, I noticed that the plow was sticking up a bit in the air, so I gave it a front lip. So it can get underneath things quite easily. And here it is. Let's test out the flipper. Here it is, flipping Foxic. Not the most powerful in the world, but Tánshè never really was the most powerful flipper. It was a good flipper nonetheless, though. And yeah, there we go. That's more of a big flip. Chucked Foxic quite far just then. Let's do one more. Yes. And of course it can self-right, although this is going to be quite difficult to do. There we go, self-righting very quickly. So overall, I am really happy with how Tánshè turned out, and it's great to have a model of it, because Tánshè, they are one of my favourite robots from King of Bots, Season 1 anyway. I already said I'm not continuing to watch Season 2, I didn't enjoy it, so why would I continue watching someone I didn't like? But I did enjoy Tánshè. They're a very cool machine, and I always wanted to have a model of it, and now I do, and it's probably one of my favourite models. It looks very nice. So yeah, and also before we go, here's my top tip for making a model of Tánshè. Don't! And until then, the bot builder, out.